Welcome back to the channel. We're back in the garage. Altered Beast. I tried. That's besides the point. I was out shooting some rollers and I thought the 335 could use a little bit more of a touch-up. So I decided to paint the calipers the color that I like. I thought I'd go with yellow. Not just any yellow, but a Rust-Oleum Ultra Cover paint and primer. But I also have a secondary primer that I'm gonna be using. So I thought I'd go with Golden Sunset. So this, plus the color of this Havana brown looking BMW. Sometimes it looks gray, sometimes it looks, but it's actually a type of brown. So this, that would look fire. So let's get the car up on jack stands, not jack stands. I'm also gonna mix me some solution of degreaser so we can spray them on the caliper and get most of the debris and the grease off of it. Let's go. Okay, so another thing I want to replace is this grill right here. This grill is not the grill that comes with the 335. This is a E92 M3 front piece and I don't have the bumper. So I went out and bought a black one to match my front grille here, because the first one I painted, let's just say that didn't come out too well. I should have, scuffed it and stuff like that, but I didn't. So here we are. Let's keep going. Okay, so we just need to turn the wheel. Oh, this is, you can't say this is not gonna look good. Like yellow, like that. This is gonna look so good. We have the primer too. And we're gonna be going with this. I know it comes with like a primer already inside of the paint, but we're gonna be going with this. 3 coats each, light, medium, and hard. So I'm gonna mix me up some of the degreaser, spray this down, let it sit for a while, and then come after it with my wire brush. And then after that, we're gonna use a wire wheel. About a 2-inch wire wheel. And one of the drills. Just, let me not poke myself. These things are, yeah, there we go. About like that. You don't want to get this under your fingernail. Happened before. Not a good look. All right, let's get to work. Man, y'all don't know Altered Beast? Sheesh. What else? Ah, it fits. All right. Then I can set it up higher. Test it out on one spot over here. Ooh. That works. Okay, also let's not forget to tape up the sides we don't want to get paint on. I'm gonna also use a plastic bag to wrap the rotor because I don't want to get any type of paint on the rotor, and use some masking tape to tape off the nipple and where the brake line connects, and in this little point right here. And that's about it. Yeah, that's my little test part. But let's get the spray and some degreaser on here. I'm not gonna use the shop towels because I don't want anything left behind. Although I don't know if shop towels will leave anything behind, but got my freaking gallon of isopropyl alcohol just to make the process go a little bit faster. I'm still in the gym, boys. I just needed to switch up my days so I can work out with my brother. We have a new member to the familia, so we gotta switch it up a little. It's a third day, but you know, that day might be off and on because it's a Saturday, so we're starting to make it, boys. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for a bit. And then we'll go after it with some, with the wire wheel again, and that should clean it off. This side looks really crispy. I really like it a lot. All right, so let me let this sit for a bit, and then we'll wipe it down and go after it with the wire wheel. All right, I'm gonna wear a mask because I don't want to breathe in metal shavings. I should have loosened it up a bit, so let's just yes, indeed. Okay, so now that looks really good. So I'm just gonna mask off the parts that I don't want to get, paint on, and get in here with a little wire brush just to scuff it up and put the primer on. All right, how do you like my masking job? It's not all that great, but yeah, it gets the job done. So I'm just gonna keep on going at these little corners with my wire brush here just to scuff it up. The parts that I really can't get, and I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I even got my plastic bag all the way through here so the rotor is covered. Come on now, come on. All right, and I'm just gonna keep on going at this. Use the isopropyl alcohol to get off whatever little particles are on it, and then start spraying it down with the primer. All right, so if this leaves anything behind, I'll just do it again. All right, let's just take off whatever it is that we can take off. In there, in there. I just want all those metal shavings out of my way, and then we'll just let it dry. I'll give it about a couple of minutes and let it dry, and we'll hit it with our first coat of primer. First coat. Oh, that's good. That is good. And I'll move on to the next side. But you guys are not gonna see me move on to the next side because it's just more of the same, right? Okay, it's dry. So first, layer of primer. Just gonna do a light one. I want this to get on my... Okay, I'll just let this dry and I'll be back. I'm also being careful not to spray hardcore because I don't want the paint on the paint of the car. So I'm just gonna keep on doing these really light hits until it's fully covered, and then we can apply the other one same way, light, medium, and hard. All right, so for the last coat, I'm gonna go super thick, and I think I'm gonna tape off the rest of the car because I want to be able to like spray a little bit more or whatever. I had to let this dry for about 30 minutes. Took, yeah, about 30 minutes. Super thick. So I'm gonna wait for about let's say, yeah, see, I'm gonna tape off the rest of the car. Another 30 minutes to 40 minutes. I think 40 minutes. All right, I'll be back. All right, that looks good. I waited a good 40 minutes for that to dry. Now it's time for the yellow to go on. All right, so same thing like before, just super light. Oh, man. Yeah, baby. Okay, so leave it like that, and I'm gonna wait for like another 10 to 20 minutes. You can't tell me that doesn't look good, bro. All right, second coat, going on a little bit thicker. I gotta go to the store and get me some gloss. To run back out and grab me some clear coat. Oh, some gloss clear enamel. That looks good. I'm about to hit it with the last and final coat, so I'm gonna put that one on pretty thick. Pretty thick. Don't see. That's why I said I was gonna just. dry for about like an hour. Come back, hit it with that clear. I don't even want paint debris to go. Okay, now we let that sit, come back and hit it with some clear. Okay, that dried on really nice. That looks good. That looks good. But it's gonna look even better after we hit it with this clear. Let's get this thing. Same thing like before. I gotta remember to take this tape off. Alright, I'm just gonna sit and let that dry, and we'll come check it out when everything is done. And that's how it looks. The clear coat actually dried a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna dry. Some of it is still kind of wet, but I'm gonna hit it again. But that is looking fresh. Just how I wanted it. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for the video. I gotta get the other 3 wheels, and it's pretty much literally sitting waiting for the paint to dry. You gotta wait like 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 minutes, so forth and so on. And then hit the other side, and that's it. Guys, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next week.